review what continues to transpire in the world of news. As usual, we commence everything with what's happening in the headlines. So take a look at the headlines. Coming up in the NILE news headlines tonight, Acholi in diaspora asked to join the fight against poverty. Traditional leaders take over road safety campaign in Gulu City. And 2025 Ado City Secondary Schools ball games commence. Details about this in NILE news. Welcome back from the headlines. We are commencing it from northern region, particularly from Gulu City. The Acholi community in diaspora are asked to invest back home to help combat the high poverty level in the region. According to businessman and local investor John Kezekia Nyeko, increased investment from diaspora will significantly contribute to reduce poverty level in Acholi sub-region. Take a look at the story.
Through the Lamoa Agrivision programs, Nyeko, who has a dedicated effort to transform farmers in Lamoa district from subsistence to commercial farming, is offering tractors to open sunflowers field. He planned to purchase the produce to supply his oil factory in Paluga sub-county. Nyeko, who spent almost a half of his life in the UK, emphasized that if more wealthy Acholi individuals partner with government to address the prevailing 67.7 poverty rate in Acholi sub-region, significant progress could be made.
Some people might have gone poor outside, but people have different luck. They got different jobs. In Canada, the richest Canadians, most of the richest Canadians are Ugandans. You can imagine, if they invest home, they can, just 5 people in Lamoa will make Lamoa, pull Lamoa to middle class.
Lamoa District Resident Commissioner William Komakej welcomed the initiative, stating that equipping farmers with the right knowledge, resource and policies combined with an inclusive and viable market is a key to addressing poverty.
They are coming to bridge the gap. Gaps which are there. Provision of tractors as he has done. And you know, actually has over 200,000, 2 million population. And he's just a drop in the sea from here. And we have so many of our sons and daughters who are even billionaires outside the country. What are they doing with their money, surely?
Paluga Sub-County Chairman Anthony Akera called on potential investors to focus on value addition to help boost the local farmers market.
It will be good because he's going to use the groups and the cultural leader, whereby here we have the cultural leader with the clan leaders, whom they have their meetings and they have all their components of leadership, whereby can help them to prepare the garden. As Johnson has brought this tractor, I think it will help us now.
The Agri-Vision programs aims to transform the farming sector by providing farmers with an opportunity to sell their sunflowers produce to Ben Colonial Industrial Park at Langok village in Paluga sub-county. Nyeko hopes this initiative will create a sustainable way to combat poverty at the grassroots level.
We are going to plow people's gardens for free using the different machines which are already there and being displayed. We are going to provide seeds, that is in specific sunflower seeds, to the people of Lamoa, and after that we are going to monitor them as their crops grow. We are going to send experts to teach them how to take care of them and so many other things. And above all, we are going to provide market for them, for the available products which are there, using the market price for the sunflowers which are going to be produced.
Kilamaben, a local leader, pledged to support this initiative, and he emphasized that such program will help mobilize farmers for mass production, ultimately contributing to the fight against poverty.
Ma kwanyo group ma part group me kaj bok ka group me bulu chu bokana group par wona cho nyingi wenti barkan ma mir poko limborge wenga nya dong group dong mu be.
Acholi sub-region remain one of the poorest regions in Uganda with a poverty rate of 67.7%, followed by Karamajong at 65.6%, and supporting local farmers is seen as a crucial step in transitioning this region from a subsistence economy to a commercial one. Stephen Okedo for West Nile Television, Nilecast.
Still keeping the pace within Gulu City, traditional leaders take over a road safety campaign in Gulu City. This was said when addressing officials at Kerkaro Acholi. The palace of the paramount chief of the Acholi, Joe Walker, made the appeal after completing his 12-day walk covering over 300 kilometers to advocate for safety roads and a united community for change. Take a look at the story.
The team from Joe Walker, which trekked over 332 kilometers from Kampala to Gulu, was joined by the Road Safety Club of Gulu Baptist Primary School, who accompanied them to Kekwara Acholi, the Acholi cultural institutions.
Road safety, road safety, road safety. A call to all road users, pedestrians, motorists, and cyclists.
With the 57th chiefdom occupying over 15% of Uganda arable land, traditional chiefs, which are locally known as Rudi, hold significant influence. If they actively advocate for road safety, real change can be achieved.
How many chiefdoms we have and how vast the land is, I like to call it a kingdom, how vast the kingdom is. You know, those are the many people, the chiefs, as centers of influence. Centers of influence over this land. I believe we can work together, adding a message of being responsible road users, being responsible drivers, being responsible cyclists. Some of the things we saw on the road, if you knew that these people belong to your chiefdom, at times you may be, are you serious?
Joseph Komakech Ojambo, the executive director of Responsive Drivers Uganda, shocked officials at Kekwara Acholi as he revealed alarming statistics on road crash fatality, particularly among children.
Why? The children, in the statistics, the people who are dying on roads too much, they are the young ones. In 2024 here, 2022, about 3,000. In 2023, about 4,000. In 2020, last year, 2024, was about 5,000 people who have died on road. And the children, when you look at it, from 2019, 607 children who died on our roads.
Okelo Kona, the public relations officer for Kekwara Acholi, urged Joe Walker and his partner to embark on regular training program for motorcyclists to help reduce the burden of road crashes on both government and citizens.
Training, they don't know the road signs, they don't know the rules. That should be taken into consideration so that training, some of the fresh training should be given. I remember sometime back we were doing it, so we need to partner with them so that we save up. Thank you so much.
Esther Dajaro, the head teacher of Gulu Baptist Primary School, emphasized the need for strengthening the integrated road safety education in primary school curricula to install awareness from an early age.
The children help one another to sensitize them how to use the road well. In that way, the children also goes back home and also resensitize their parents about the importance of using the road well.
Joe Walker is expected to reinstall zebra crossing on some of the busy streets in Gulu City as he continues to engage communities, border riders, schools, law enforcement officers, and policymakers in crucial road safety discussions. Stephen Okello for West Nile Television, Nilecast.
Away from Gulu City, now into the world of sports. Officially, the festive season for the secondary schools have bounced back. I am talking about ball game 1, whereby we are having both boys football and girls football. For Arua City, it officially commenced today, and it's expected to run until 21st of this particular month, and the year still remains 2025. First, take a look at how things are transpiring. Call me Orak Benson Pastore, one of the sports panelists for Western Nile Television. I can confirm to you, finally, the festive season for the secondary schools is back. I am talking about ball game 1. When you talk about ball game 1, not that you are specifically talking about football, which is both for the boys and girls. I can confirm to you, for the one of Arua City, it finally commenced today, 11th of March, and the year is 2025, from different venues, right from Group A up to Group D. Then from girls football, we have in 4 groups also, from Group A up to Group D. Let's go systematical, of course, where these games are taking place right now. We are starting from Group A. In Group A, we have in several schools, the likes of that's the defending champions. I'm talking about Mvara Senior Secondary School. We have got Arua Islamic Senior Secondary School. We have got Excel Global. We have got St. Peter's Aliba Seed Senior Secondary School, and Kings and Queens, not forgetting about Paul Senior Secondary School, and they are hosting their games at Salim Saleh Playing Ground. Meanwhile, in Group B, we have got NILE High, we have got Tarantino Senior Secondary School, we have Awara College, Manbe Public Senior Secondary School, not forgetting about Mitsu Senior Secondary School. And these schools, they are playing their games at Aliba Primary School Playground. Meanwhile, in Group C, we have schools like Arua Town SS, the defending champions, not the defending champions rather, but the champions of 2022. We have got Latibo Foundation Senior Secondary School. We have got Pokia Seminar Senior Secondary School, not forgetting about Soma SS, and lastly, St. Joseph's College Ombati Senior Secondary School. One of the giants, when you talk about schools we have in Western Nile region, they are playing their games at Jacob Primary School Playground. And in Group D, which is the last group, we have got RSS, the champions of 2023. We have got All Saints, new entries into the competition. We have got Standard College. We have got St. Michael's or Damachaku Senior Secondary School, not forgetting about Arua Public Senior Secondary School. Of course, outside there, a viewer may want to know how, of course, these games are transpiring from different venues. But before I give you how the games are transpiring, of course, some people love following ladies football. As I said earlier on, ladies football, 2 venues, of course, have been approved. We have got a Diofe Girls Senior Secondary School Playground, not forgetting about Ragem Primary School Playground, whereby Group A and Group B, they are playing their games at Diofe Girls Senior Secondary School Playground. Meanwhile, Group C and Group D, they are actually playing their games at Ragem Primary School Playground. As I had said earlier on, Group A and Group B in girls sector, they are playing their games at Diofe Girls Senior Secondary School Playground, and Group C and Group D, they are playing their games at Ragem Primary School Playground. And as I speak right now, the games are transpiring on so well. Mvara, of course, they are performing very well. You can see at the background, they are performing very well. Their first encounter, of course, they won the game by 2-0. It was early in the morning. It was against Arua Islamic. They won the game by 2-0. And right now at the background, it's actually Mvara Senior Secondary School up against a new school in the names of Kings and Queens, and they are leading the school by 2-0. That's Mvara Senior Secondary School for you, one of the biggest schools we have in from Western Nile region as far as sports is concerned. What about from the other venues, more especially down at Onduparaka? There was supposed to be a very big encounter, I should say, a giant clash between the school, Arua SS and Arua Public Senior Secondary School. A derby. These 2 schools, they share so many things in common. They share the pedigree. One of the biggest schools we have in the city council. Of course, that game did not take place because of havoc. You know, derby always has got its own things. The tension is always there. And that game, as I speak right now, is still pending. We don't know, of course, when the game is going to be played, but I want to confirm to you, the group stages are getting done on 14th. 14th, of course, will be on Friday. And as a viewer, you may want to know how the lineup has been drawn for these games. The games have commenced today. When of course they will be coming to an end. These games officially they will come to an end next week on Friday. And this is the lineup that has come from the technical team. The group status games, normal called preliminary rounds, they have commenced today and they're expected to end on the 14th, that's on Friday. And then weekend will be for the evaluation of how preliminary round has gone. Then the quarterfinal matches, whereas the first knockout stage will be on Monday. Then the evaluation of the quarterfinal will be on Tuesday. Come on Wednesday, also expect the semifinals from the different venues, and the evaluation of the semifinal will be on Thursday. The biggest of it, the final, of course, will be on Friday. That one will be next week, 21st. We are waiting to see which school at the end will emerge as the champions. Whether it will again go into the hands of the defending champions in Varasine Secondary School, whether to Arueses is actual what we don't know. I remain Orak Benson Pastore, one of the soccer pundits for Western Television. Let's link up again tomorrow. Away from that story within Arua City, now we are jetting to Nebi District. I can also confirm to you, similar to what is transpired in Arua City for Nebi Municipality, the ball games have also commenced. In one of the encounters yesterday, we did see the school in the names of Angal SS demolishing the school, Max Foundation by 3-0. These games, they commenced yesterday and they are expected to climax on Saturday this weekend. Alfred Zawok gives us details about that.
Angal Senior Secondary School has secured 3-0 victory against Max Foundation Senior Secondary School Ashana during post-primary football games 2025, which commenced on 11 March 2025 in Nebi District. Speaking to Deogracius Wanok, in charge of games and sports, Angal SS said the game ended successfully without any cases of hooliganism registered among students of different schools participating in the tournament. He added that students were previously warned of discipline during and after the game.
This win of today being our first game was basically because of the boys' hard work that started from training. We trained virtually for about 1 week, but the commitment they showed in training definitely had demonstrated itself in today's game. We started the game at around 3. That was in strong sun heat, but their resilience and commitment resulted into the goals. And the chances that were created were clearly utilized, and I give a big thanks for the team. The captain, majorly, was really hardworking and showed reasons why we made him captain today. So all I have to say is just a very big thank you for the boys.
In the meantime, Gilbert Mugisha, captain Max Foundation Secondary School Achana, conceded a defeat and is optimistic that they will excel in the next games. He attributed their loss to inadequate training conducted by their coach.
Yeah, what made us to lose the game? It was just because our defenders, number 2 and number 3, were not turning up very quickly. That gave those people from Angal to have the chance to use the opportunity to shoot at, to win us. So I'm more sure with what they say that we learn from the mistakes. So we are going to rectify where necessary. Then we see the 3 matches remaining to succeed.
In other games, Mamba SS beat Baptist 9-0, St. Daniel Komboni 4-0 Parombo Modern, among others. Over 15 secondary schools are participating in the tournament, which will end on Saturday, 15th March 2025 at Navy Town Secondary School Playground. Alfred Jawok, Camila Stansha, West Nile TV, Nile Cast.
Before I leave the studios, and we also have some football fans that do follow European sports, more especially UEFA Champions League, I can confirm to you yesterday night the games we have played, and tonight we also have any games. Tonight, Arsenal will be hosting PSV Eindhoven at Emirates, as Real Madrid will be traveling away to Vanda Metropolitan to take on the team of Atletico Madrid. So many games are bouncing back, more especially the reverse fixtures of the round of 16 of the UEFA Champions League. And yesterday night, we did see the team of Paris Saint-Germain knocking out Liverpool in the round of 16. That means they are through to the quarterfinals. And the Barcelona did beat the team of Bayer Leverkusen by 2-0 to see that they also go ahead. Inter Milan, we are 2-1 winners over Feyenoord, and they have also gone ahead. So for Club Brugge, they will be taking on Aston Villa also in one of the games to be played tonight. With that, we now close the chapter for today's edition of Nilecast News. Have the best of your time till tomorrow, when I will be again bouncing back in the studios to give you the latest informations around the world.